The great Sanskrit poem Kalidas, in his work Raghuvamsham, gives us a beautiful phrase to describe conjugal love. He uses the term bhava bandhan prem, love that springs up from a conscious and responsible feeling of affection. It's not a love that comes merely as some sort of a self-centered, selfish, sensuous appetite, but there is a kind of a conscious awareness about it and a sense of responsibility about it. If this love can become the basis of any relationship, so much can be resolved, so many issues can be worked out. The ancient ideal of marriage that I was discussing earlier, that may have its truth at a certain point in time, at a certain age, but we are no longer living in that yuga. The yuga dharma has also changed. In this context, I'm reminded of something the mother had said in her discussion about this new ideal of marriage, where she said that the physical affinity, or to the union at the physical level, to unite one's physical life with another individual, material interests with another individual, to become partners so that we can go together, face together whatever situations life offers. That is the bare minimum, the bare essentiality for two people to come together in any relationship. But then she says the most profound thing, but deep within you, you know that that is not enough. This is often the extent to which marriages generally stay, to where their material interests have come together, their physical interests, their interests on the plane of bodily life are together. That is not enough to sustain the relationship on the basis of this bhav bandhan prem, because that bhav bandhan prem is not there. It is merely a habit at the most material level. So that, she says, is not enough. Then comes the next stage, and I'll just read her exact words. To be united in your sensations, to have the same aesthetic tastes and enjoyments, to be moved in common by same things, one through the other and one for the other. That is good. That is necessary. And then she adds, but you still know that that is not enough. This is the second rung, if you will, where you have grown together in your aesthetic understanding of life. You are moved by similar things. That's coming together at the vital level. The third is to be moved, to be united in one's deeper feelings, to keep a mutual affection and tenderness that never vary in spite of all the blows of life. And this kind of unity at the level of deep heart's level of feeling, it can withstand every weariness, every irritation, every disappointment. This is the third rung or third level. This, she says, is very important, but that is still not enough. Many relationships, many people who have similar tastes, have even a very good sense of affection for one another, who have withstood a lot of tests in life, still the bhava bandhan prem is not there to hold the relationship, to sustain the relationship in its purity, in its truth. Then comes the next rung, at the mental level, to unite your minds, to harmonize your thoughts and make them complementary, to share your intellectual preoccupations and discoveries, to make your sphere of mental activity identical. So this is the coming together of the minds. That, she says, can strengthen the relationship even further, because it gives you an opportunity to widen and enrich your mind. And yet, that is not enough. So even those who say have gone through similar academic preparation, are working in similar fields, they may still not have that bhava bandhan prem, the truth that can hold the relationship together. And so this unity of mind, she says, is also not enough. What is really needed is, in the depths, at the center, at the summit of the being, at the very core of the being, there is that supreme truth of the being. You have to identify with that and unite at that level, at the very psychic core of the being. Then a true union is possible. How do you do that? First, you have to unite with that truth of the being within you. Only then, from that poise, you will connect with the other. So again, the responsibility comes to the individual to find the truth of the being. In other words, before you find your soulmate, find your soul. How would we find a soulmate if we haven't found what our soul is? So to unite with the truth of our being, find that completeness within, and then identify or widen your field of progress, widen your field of enriching your life, mind and emotional growth by coming in relationship, by getting into and entering into a relationship with another being who is also complete within, who is also united with the truth of his or her being. So this ancient ideal of man and woman coming together in a relationship like marriage to pursue dharma is presented to us in a new form in this ideal, with an emphasis that the first requirement is for the woman or the man, for all the individuals to identify, unite with the truth of the being, to find that completeness within, and then enter into a relationship. This is the new ideal that we have for a healthy relationship, a healthy marriage, if you will, which is based on the idea of that Kalidas gave, bhava bandhan prem, conscious and responsible feeling of affection that comes from a deep place within. So that has to be the basis of any true relationship. Thank you.